Hey everyone, EMP here with another Path of Exile 2 build help video. This one is for the Witch leveling guide. This can be used for either the Infernalist or the Blood Mage. I was able to get through the campaign and into mid-tier, mid-level maps without ascending at all. I want to kind of showcase the gear that I was able to use to get through, where I was on the passive tree, and then showcase some of the actual playthrough when we were getting into maps. So here we go. This is going to be just showing the skill gems that I have. Almost everything is two-socketed besides, of course, the wand that we're using. Skeletal Brutes is the only three-socket I am using the plus to physical masteries and the plus to minion masteries. Everything else is two-socketed. Using the three sockets as put in the guide, you'll be able to add some significant damage. I didn't have too much gear. I was kind of just using what I had, what I found, and some crafting here and there. I try to do it from scratch so that way I could, this would really feel like I was leveling at the same pace as you guys. This is my passive tree. As you can see, I'm still just a witch. I never actually ascend. We're still missing some key points up in the top there, and as well as some crit in the bottom, but we were able to grab all of our minion life nodes over here, here, and over here, as well as our minion move speed. That's very important. You want to get them up in front, and get into some gameplay here. So we're using Bone Cage mostly just to keep enemies from running up on us. This will prevent a lot of things from closing the gap on us too far. If we feel the need some kind of major boost of damage, then we will use our Soul Offering. Try to not use your Soul Offering on your clerics, but if you have to, then it is what it is. They will respawn. Right now we do have a second set of minions that we normally wouldn't have. We would normally not have the skeletal warriors there, but that's just because we didn't have actually access. We weren't able to find a good scepter with malice on it. The only scepter we were able to find that gave us the spirit was a traditional scepter. That's okay if that's your case. It happens. You can use those skeletal warriors for just kind of how I'm doing. You use them to be the sacrifice for your soul offering. In between instances of damage, it's not ideal, but for small packs, or if you didn't want to sacrifice one of your guys, you could use the volatile dead that comes on the unique wand, but obviously you don't want to use that on your brutes or your clerics if you just wanted to, not have a spell echo, because when spell echo goes off, sometimes you will end up hitting a cleric, and if that's the case, that's why you have a backup or two, depending on how much spirit you have. Again, that bone cage is really being used to prevent enemies from running up on us. Ooh, piece of candy. If for some reason you didn't have any minions available, you could over and over again use the Bone Cage. You're not going to do a whole ton of damage, but if it is a weaker opponent, you will be able to kill them relatively quickly with it because of how we scale the physical damage. Again, I think that was a kill not with my brute. I think I sacrificed, I detonate dead on the enemies there. This is our boss encounter that we had. You see an initial really big piece of spike damage that we're able to do. We were almost able to instantly stun him. Our minions fall apart relatively quickly. They kind of ate that, and we did end up overcasting our Deadening Dead. be aware that if you don't have enough brutes or you don't have enough spirit, you will see them die out quickly. We do get a fairly decent recovery time because of what we scale into on the passive. But as I write in the guide, you are going to have to know how to deal with the game mechanics. That's just the nature of this. I mean, you get into some kind of endgame variant. Maybe you don't really end up caring about mechanics too much because everything's instantly dead. That may be possible, but this is a pretty introductory, you know, you're just starting out the season or just wanting to get into the build and you're not sure which ascendancy you want to choose. This build can work well for you because you're not tied into any exclusive ascendancy. Picking either ascendancy, as I kind of go over in the build guide as well, will just enhance the leveling process. It won't hurt you in any way. It'll just make it so that what we have, is better. That's bad. Don't want to go into that. And that's all that we have. So if you need help, you can always visit us in the forums, or you can visit me on my stream. I'm live when I can, or you can comment below and I'll try to jump in where I can. But the best way to get a hold of us is probably going to be in the Discord. So make sure you join the PoE Vault Discord. And until next time, get good, shitties. We'll see you real soon.